Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard, Executive Director and CEO of Dunamas Center Ministries in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm assuming you clicked over here because you saw that statistic that said you could have over an 80% chance of flipping your marriage, having a more heart-connected marriage, and a great adventure. However, you might be a little bit skeptical right now and think, how can that be even possible? Well, let me first talk about what I said about standard counseling fixing only 10 to 15% of marriages. What happens in most counseling is it's very head-based. We're going to talk about stuff, we're going to understand it, we're going to get a really good knowledge of it, and then we're going to change our behavior. So it ends up doing what I call causing you to play nice in the sandbox. So you stop fighting about everything and you share your toys and you're really nice to each other and you have really good behavior in your marriage. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's very limiting because logic and playing nice in the sandbox is never going to heal your heart. So what I'm going to talk about in our marriage intensives at Dunamas Center Ministries is how do you actually heal each other's hearts? How do you connect at a heart level? How do you learn how to speak each other's emotional language? That is why we have an 80% success rate. Because when your heart is understood, you want to stay with the person who gets you the best. So there's no opportunity to say, they don't understand me, they don't get me, it's all about me, in fact. So that's where you might say, well, why is there this 17 to 20% that don't stay married after these intensives at Dunamas Center Ministries? Basically, the truth is, because they're selfish. Now, let me just explain for a minute. We're all 99% self-focused when we don't understand how to focus to care for somebody else and to have them focus to care for us. If both of you come in determined to learn how to connect to care, how to focus on the other person, how to get your heart focused on, and how to do it on a regular basis, you literally have higher than an 80% chance of being successful. If you will deal with your selfishness, your self-focus, and your rights, giving up personal rights, just like Jesus did on the cross, then you have actually 100% chance of having a healthy marriage. So that gets very exciting. So when I say that, the next question might be, well, why don't more people do this or understand this or even counsel this? And I would say it's because we don't know how. Now, 90% of us want to have a marriage like this, and we just don't know how to do it because nobody's taught us how. So if you were to say, I really want to have an opportunity to have this type of marriage, then I would say give your marriage and your family the best chance it could have and take a 5-day marriage intensive to learn how to connect very deeply at each other's hearts. Not just to pray longer, harder, and with more faith, which we know isn't working, or you wouldn't probably even be looking at this video, and not just to say, I'm going to throw scripture at something, but to learn how to really apply it in your own hearts. To have somebody actually sit down and teach you how to take your thoughts captive. To have somebody actually sit down and teach you how to love the unlovable. And not just throw scriptures at it. To actually teach you how to care for each other's past hurts and damages. And not just throw scripture around at it. So I hope this has been helpful to give you a little bit of an understanding about the difference between standard counseling, which is all head-based, knowledge-based, logic-based, and will never heal a heart. Or you can get heart-connected counseling, which will also give you that knowledge and that understanding, but it will also heal your heart. I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard, and thank you for coming in and talking with me a little bit today.